so narrow, doesn't it?
Great.
Is absolutely massive. We didn't know how long it would take us to feel more comfortable with canal life, but now we were more than 700 sailing miles from Yorkshire and 21 locks from leaving our sails and mast at Dunkirk. Surely we were starting to get the hang of it by now. Today the appearance of Peronne belies its difficult past at the eastern edge of the 1916 battlefields, although monuments and a museum exist to remind us to avoid such atrocities. Fuel for the boat came from a local service station just a few minutes walk away. The days were shortening and we had to find and reach a winter rest place for options. Eric and Lisa were very helpful. On their Dutch barge Gladys, they had everything they needed, including a bath, but also they had a good port guide, which gave us some choices to consider for options overwintering. Leaving Peronne in bright autumn sunshine is a welcome change from dodging rain clouds as we waited to enter the first lock of the day. To reach Noyon before nightfall could be a challenge because the distance, a tunnel, and waiting at locks might delay us. But thankfully the canal was mostly calm, charming and peaceful.
Look at the state of this boat. Absolutely filthy. Seems so narrow, doesn't it?
It does seem extremely narrow. Can you concentrate? I will film. Do you want me to film?
Oh, no.
Just some of it. We came in there. Captain's there. No lights on this one. Oh boy. I'm going to put the torch on, I think. Okay.
What are you doing, pal?
I'm not happy with my rope.
What are you not happy with?
Kind of. If I had to undo it, you said I just get this bit. It's all underneath that.
That's because you've fastened the wrong bit. You haven't fastened the bitter end.
I thought I had.
Okay. Right. Yep. You can do it. Yep. Well done. Gonna come underneath the hood.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of water.
Oh well, that works okay.
Where are you going? Hello.
We'll go this way, shall we? So we're now looking for somewhere to stop.
In a hotel with a bath.
Oh right, okay.
No.
In a hotel with a bath.
No, we'll try and get to Noyon if we can.
Before losing daylight, we reached Noyon. But as we were tying up, the skipper of a passing peniche called over to warn that tomorrow the canal was closing for 5 days. We had to get to the next junction to avoid being stuck in the Canal du Nord. We don't know if our interpretation of the skipper's warning was correct, but anyway, we'd made good progress to reach the River Oise, not far from our impromptu mooring at Pont-l'Evêque.
Very pretty little place. You like this then?
Yeah, it's pretty. It's more like it.
Like it? What is it?
Well, what I was hoping to see.
It is, isn't it?
Sections of the River Oise are canalised. Other parts are natural with beautiful river surroundings and water flowing gently through towns and villages. Mooring up at Joe in late afternoon sunshine.
Okay, let's see what happens. Hang on, Sheenagh.
My main concern
Here it comes.
was the wake from passing commercial traffic.
You alright? Enjoying the ride? Okay, I think we move her out just about 6 inches. Well, the bow fender is doing its job, but because the nose is bouncing up and down so much, I'm just a bit concerned.
The pontoon security gate was locked, which prevented an evening stroll. But with free mooring, water and electricity, we couldn't really complain. After a hearty breakfast and allowing the morning mist to clear, we slipped lines back into the flow of the sleepy river.
I'm hiding from you.
Derelict.
Doesn't look very well cared for, does it? Not so little though, is it?
No, it's nice though. Like the way the Abbott does.
What was that little dance?
You gotta keep warm. I'm a bit chilly.
You gonna give him a wave?
I'll give him a wave.
Yeah, that's all right. Nothing's come off.
Although the night was cold, options was warm. Our offshore kit came in handy to tend locks that morning, and steering at the inside wheel avoided the rain and cold wind.
We've had rain all day. Now the sun's come out, just in time for us to stop for the evening. Hurrah! Last lock of the day just negotiated. Had a bit of a panic. I was trying to work it from down below, but I'd left it in gear up top. Oops. Oh well. No dramas. It's weird how the bow looks like it's almost going to be buried in the water.
We arrived Port Sergi at 4 p.m. and moored at the visitor pontoon, hoping to settle there for winter, but found out how popular it was. Boaters book a year in advance, so there was no chance for us to stay there. Laurent, the marina capitaine, recommended a sister marina at Port-Elon. This was further from Paris than we wanted to be. However, a marina not so far away also had space available. We decided to choose the place to leave options by checking out both marinas. In the afternoon, while Sheenagh used the port laundry and provisioned, I carried out repairs to try and stop leaks into our cabin. The core between fiberglass skins was very wet and needed to drain and dry before replacing deck fittings with new sealant. We slept in the saloon that night. It took us the whole morning preparing, sealing and replacing the starboard push pit stanchion and aft cleat. Still not completely dry, but hopefully now watertight above. Looking back at Port Sergi, we really hoped the alternative winter moorings would be as good. Heading around the loop toward the River Seine at Conflans-Saint-Honorine. As the mighty River Seine loomed ahead, there were mixed feelings. The smaller river had been such a pleasurable experience, yet the prospect of sailing the Seine held excitement and trepidation in equal measure. Suddenly, everything was bigger than before. We thought we'd already seen the biggest locks and boats. We were wrong. After 16 locks and 162 kilometres from the little campsite in Peronne, we were about to enter the longest lock,
Rather large,
on the widest river experienced so far. Heading away from Paris was not in the original plan, but we were searching for a safe place to leave options over winter.
It is a bit of a graveyard.